Shalom, where the real Hebrew Israelites coming in, week out, to prophesy the downfall of Esau, two-thirds of our people, and the other nations. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well, and to the brothers that's out there that's preaching this word with truth and sincerity and charity and risking their lives to do so. This the brother Kanasala from GMS Chicago, and it was just basically on my spirit to just do a lesson on this. So we're just gonna jump straight into it. I'm gonna play the video and then follow it up with the scriptures. It says basically, watch, are Jews genetic descendants of the biblical Israelites? And you got to listen to this. Now the thing is, the so-called Negroes or blacks or African Americans, you know what I'm saying, so-called Latinos, so-called Native Americans make up the 12 tribes of Israel. We're the real Jews, you know. We're the real Jews according to, the Bible and the scriptures. So we're going to go straight into it. Now, the thing is, when it comes to this, she used, you know, this kid and say darker skin. And it's like, what are you talking about? You know, like he still he when it was saying darker skin. First off, we're all shades of the ground. You know what I'm saying? Light skin. You know what I'm saying? Caramel skin and dark skin. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, they could have said like when they was asking the question, "How do you know that you're the descendant?" You know what I'm saying? What we do is like the scriptures line up that we are. You know, uh, we we could prove it through the scriptures, but they don't say that. No, no, everybody know that y'all the fake Jews. All right. So you heard what he said? Hold on, let's go back. So he asked him, "Are the Israelis of today the descendants, the Israelites that's basically in the scriptures?" So he asked him, "Are the Israelis and the Israelites from the Bible the same people basically?" And he said, "Not at all. We aren't like them at all." He's the only one who was speaking truth. Their own tongue will fall upon themselves, man. You know. But then he gonna try to change it up. So the thing is, he said that, "Oh, we are, but we don't act like each other at all." You see, change it up. So let's go into the scripts. You know, we're gonna go with Revelation. Let's go with 3:9. It says Revelation 3:9. Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews, and are not, but do lie. Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee. You know what I'm saying? And who's the ones that's going out there saying that you're Jews on a high scale? Them, you know. Then it's them, the fake Jews, man. First off, they don't call themselves Israelites. They don't even really call themselves Jews. They call themselves Jewish. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, that's what they call themselves. Actually, that is what they call themselves, Salakia. They call themselves Jewish, which is being Jew-like. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I say that you're being devilish right now, Salakia. If I say you being devilish right now, does that mean you're the devil or acting like the devil? You know what I'm saying? If I say, if you're a guy and I say, hey, you being girlish, does that mean you're a girl or acting like a girl? You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Jewish, man. Are you a Jew or acting like a Jew? You're acting like a Jew. You're not really the real Jews, man. Now, I'm gonna go to it's basically a quote from the second president of Egypt. His quote. So if you put in second president of Egypt, you know what I'm saying? Left black, came back white. It'll show you. Yeah, so you got to put in second president of Egypt, left black, came back white. And you'll see the quote that was made back then. By the second president was of Egypt back then was his name was Gamal Abdel Nasser. And he said, give me a sec, Salakia. Okay, so the headlines that I clicked on, it says, you fake Jews will never be able to live here in peace because you left here black but came back white. We don't accept you. Gamal Abdel Nasser, Egypt leader, 1954 to 1970. So the thing is, they know that they're not the real Jews that's over there, man. And the thing is, if they was the real Jews, then they would be living in peace right now. They'd be dwelling alone right now. But the thing is, that's not happening, man. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not the real Jews, man. You know? We could go to Jeremiah 17:4. It says, and thou, which thou means you, and thou, even thyself, even yourself, shall discontinue from thy inheritance that I gave thee. What does discontinue mean? To stop. So basically it's saying, and you even yourself shall stop from thy inheritance, your heritage basically, that I gave thee, that I gave you, and I will cause thee to serve thy enemies in a land which thou knowest not. You know what I'm saying? For ye have kindled a fire in my anger which shall burn forever. But when you look up forever, it's basically like for time, a very time period. You know what I'm saying? It's not forever and ever, like eternity. You know. So it says to serve your enemies in a land which thou knowest not. So in the Eastern Hemisphere, you know what I'm saying, where the Middle East is and Europe and all the other stuff, that was well known. The place that wasn't well known was what? The Western Hemisphere over here. You know, that wasn't well known, man. And when we went to slavery with the slave Atlantic trade, you know what I'm saying, we didn't know this place, you know, and we were serving who? Our enemies, you know, because we messed up. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got Deuteronomy 28 and let's start at 1. Deuteronomy 28 and 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of Yahweh, your power, thy power, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that Yahweh, your power, will set thee on high above all nations of the earth. Now, Yahweh is the Heavenly Father's name, and Yahweh Shai is the Son's name in Hebrew, pure Hebrew. Now, it says, will set you on high above all nations of the earth, which lets you know that there's no such thing as equality, period. Now let's skip down to verse 15. It said, but it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the of Yahweh your power, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Now, basically the guideline to let you know who basically is the, you know, the true Israelites here on earth, of the 12 tribes of Israel, is through this, man, through the curses, man, because the thing is, we messed up and we're in captivity again, you know. And one of the things you could definitely pull up is, trying to figure out, there's so many good ones. Trying to see. Let's start at Deuteronomy 28 and 40. Let's start at 47. It says, because thou servest not Yahweh your power with joyfulness, and with gladness of heart, for the abundance of all things. Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which Yahweh shall send against thee, in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things. And if you think about it, everything that we have to do today, we have to come to them in a want of all things. We don't have our own businesses or anything like that, like on a high scale, because the thing is, let's say you do, well, we have our businesses, but the thing is, it's still through Esau and the banks and stuff like that. Shoot, just money in general is through them. You know what I'm saying? Everything we have to come to them about. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee. And the thing is, when we was in slavery, which we still is, but when we was in chains and stuff like that, we got beaten speaking English, man. We forgot our native, our actual original language, man, our native tongue. You know, we forgot everything, who we were. They beaten us into thinking that we was, you know, Negroes, blacks, African American, man. African American was way down the road, but we got been beaten to think that we're something else than what we really are. It says, verse 49, Yahweh shall bring a nation against thee from far from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth, a nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand. And the thing is, what is America's mascot, man? The eagle, man. And we didn't understand their language, man, at all, did we? No, you know. And then the number one thing to determine, you know, who we are is Deuteronomy 28 and 68, which says, and the Lord shall, and Yahweh shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you. So there's no person will redeem you out of that situation. You be sold for slave men, slave women, you know, slave men, slave women, you know. And it said Egypt again, man. And it's not talking about the Egypt over there, man, because if you look up what Egypt really means, you know, I'm going to go to Deuteronomy 5 and 6. It gives you the perfect definition of what Egypt means. Deuteronomy 5 and 6. I am Yahweh, your power, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt from the house of bondage. So Egypt really means house of bondage. Now let's take house of bondage and replace it with Egypt back at Deuteronomy 28 and 68. It said, and the Lord shall bring thee into the house of bondage again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you. And the thing is, do you really need ships to ship, you know, a whole, you know, nation of people when it's next door? That's the equivalent of, you know, Illinois to Indiana, man. Because it said that from Egypt to Israel is an 11-day walking journey. Why would you need ships to ship them there? Next door. Just have them walk. You know what I'm saying? But that's not the case. It wasn't talking about Egypt far as Egypt over there or Mizraim. You know what I'm saying? It was talking about over here, man. That's why if you go to Revelation 11 and 8, it said, and their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified. So the thing is, that's the place over here, man. People are like walking zombies and stuff like that. This is the place of dead bodies, because the only thing that brings you life is this truth. And that great city that it's talking about is America, man, which is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt. And Sodom, you know what I'm saying, was known for that basically homosexual acts, man. Abomination, man. Men with men, women with women, you know, like it is today in America, man. That's why it says spiritually Sodom and Egypt, man. First off, this is slavery still here. This ain't no land of the free. Ain't shit free here, man. You know, you still got to pay for water. You got to pay for water. You got to pay to get your checks. You even when you work so hard throughout the week and you get your check, it's taken by mostly taxes. You know what I'm saying? Even if you had your house paid off, you still got to pay land tax. You know what I'm saying? The air, you got to pay for air, man. Like air conditioning, you know, central air. You got to pay for everything. Anything you can think of, you have to pay for. Period. You even got to pay to die. which is really messed up. It's more expensive when you die than when you're born, man. On some cases, you know, you gotta pay extra money to go into the ground. This Psalms 50 and 16. But unto the wicked, uh, Yahweh said, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth? So who is you other nations to even claim these scriptures, man? You have nothing to do with this, man. Because according to Romans chapter 9, it's only given to Israel, man. Everything about these scriptures is given to Israel. Psalms 147, 19 and 20, man. These scriptures, these laws, statutes, and commandments is given to Israel, man. Acts 5, 30 and 31, you know, the forgiveness of Israel, the forgiveness of sins is only given to Israel, you know. So who is you, man? Seeing that, and it says in verse 17, seeing thou hatest instruction and castest my words behind thee, when thou sawest a thief, then thou consentest with him and hast been partaker with adulterers. Oh, my bad. It's stopping at 17. Seeing thou hatest instruction and castest my words behind thee. They don't. First off, it's Esau, man. And the thing is, they hate instruction, man. They hate everything when it comes to the scriptures. They don't even obey it. Not even the fake Jews, man. The Amalekites, man. You Edomites, Esau, man. Genesis 36, Esau is Edom, man. Period. You have nothing to do with these scriptures, man. You try to manipulate words and everything, try to change things up, but the thing is, the Most High's words is pure, man. You can't get past it. So stop being a little bitch, and you might as well just get shit popping, man. You know what I'm saying? Things is gonna happen. Your time is almost up, man. Period. Your time is almost up. And I'm patiently just waiting to get the heck out of this condition, man. Because I'm tired of this, man. I'm ready for eternity, you know? In the kingdom, man. You know? Call along y'all Bashim Yabshai. So and thing is, it's not just Esau that's gonna get messed up either, man. It's gonna be these other nations also, you know. It's gonna be these other nations because according to Psalms 83, man, they took a crafty counsel against us, so they got hell to pay for it too, man. So you ain't gonna be in there alone. You gonna have some friends, Esau. You know what I'm saying? Well, you ain't gonna have no friends. They gonna be mad at your ass too. You know, they gonna hate you too. But the thing is, you Esau, Edom, you gonna get your ass whooped worse than all these other nations. But you other nations also is gonna get your ass whooped too, man. And you 2/3, man, that is trying to side with these other nations. You gonna get fucked up, man. You gonna get that judgment, man. That judgment is gonna come down, man. It's gonna come down heavy on you, you know. And I pray to the Most High that I'm part of the 144,000, man. So I hope this was edifying. You know what I'm saying? I want to give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well, and to the brothers out there that's preaching this word with truth and sincerity and charity, and risking their lives to do so. And to the hopeful elect, man, and I'm hoping that I'm part of that elect. Shalom.